Hi guys, and welcome to another video. This time I want to show you how to install Windows 10 on your device. First of all, you will need a Windows 10 USB bootable device, which contains actually the image of Windows 10, which is to be installed on your device. If you don't know how to do that, make sure you double check my other video on how to create this Windows 10 USB bootable device. I will consider that you have this already and that you plugged it in on your computer, and now you just press reboot and this is the screen you should see. I'm using a virtual machine, so it's not exactly entirely what you will see, but this is very close to the image you would get when you start installing your PC. So first of all, the system will boot up from the USB device rather than from your hard drive, and it will try to read the installation files at first. Okay, so this is the first screen you would see where it's asking you actually to select a language to install. You can select your currency format and time format, and of course the keyboard layout type. Once this is set, just click on next, and then of course you have the option to repair your computer. If you already have Windows installed in it and it's no longer working, you just can use repair your computer, or you can click on install now, and this is what we're gonna do. On this screen you should be able to enter your product key. For now I will just bypass this. I don't have a product key for this is just a test. The next step is that you have to choose one of the Windows 10 editions. It's highly dependent also on the type of license you're having. We will go with the Pro version. Just select the one you want to install and then click next. Of course, we have to accept licenses terms, and then here is our first important option. Either you can upgrade and install Windows while keeping your files you already had on your PC. This is really important in case you have, for example, a PC you are reinstalling, or in the other case, you can simply install Windows, a clean installation of Windows. We'll go with this one since we don't have Windows installed on this computer. If you never had Windows installed on your PC, you will see the HDD, which is available for you to install your operating system on. So as a first step, you will need to allocate some of this unused space for now. It's only 250 gigs on this device because, as I said earlier, this is a virtual machine only for this purpose. So first step would be to create a new partition that has the entire size of allocated space. We just click apply. Okay, so just wait until Windows creates this partitions needed for the installation of the operating system. You can now see that it created a partition 1, which is reserved for Windows itself, and then the partition 2, which is actually the data you will get to see once the system is installed. Okay, so now that you have this, click on next. Sure, next step is copying the entire file from the USB drive onto your HDD. So this probably will take a while. Okay guys, so at the end of the installation, Windows will restart and will reboot directly with the operating system from the HDD. So now Windows is fully installed. It still needs to be configured though, so it will go ahead and configure all of the devices you have on your computer. In my case, being a virtual machine, it will identify only basic components, so I will not have a high resolution on the PC and so on. Okay, after getting everything ready and waiting for a moment, looks like Windows is currently finished setting up, so it's up to us now to finalize the installation. First thing, you need to choose your region. We'll go with United States. The keyboard layout you're currently using, we'll go with the US one, but of course you can choose any other. No, I don't need another layout. That's just fine. Sure, some important setup to do. It's currently in the network part, so you need to connect your PC to a network. In case you have a Wi-Fi connection, this is the moment where you are requested to select your network and enter your password for you to connect to the internet. Okay, so I assume that you would go for personal use, not for an organization, so this is the setting we would go for. Oops, yep. Next. Now it's asking you to sign in with a Microsoft account. You can do that, or you can use an offline account. This is what I most commonly use. This is a local account. You have my other video on how to create a local account in case you are signing in with Microsoft but you no longer want to use that. So I will go for now with an offline account. To be honest, I'm not such a big user of Microsoft apps and services, so I'm going with limited experience. Just provide a name, so test user is okay. Most of the time, since it's only me using the PC, I would go with no password. But if there are other people around you who have access to your PC and you don't want that, I suggest you to really create a super memorable password. Otherwise, just go with no password at all. So here, Microsoft is asking you if you want to provide them with information about your activity history and so on. I never do that, so it's up to you. You can go with yes, but I go with no every time. Digital Assistant, this is Cortana from Microsoft. I don't use it. I go with decline. This is your privacy settings. I think it's important that you look through all of these settings and you can choose whatever you want Microsoft to know about you. For example, I don't need online speech recognition. No, I don't want to find my device since it's very static. No inking or typing. Advertising ID, I don't want you to remember who I am. I don't want you to know where I'm from. Diagnostic data, this you can leave it. It's pretty okay, but well, you can go with no on nothing. So this is what I usually do actually. Windows is just performing some last step modifications and configuration to your device. It would take several minutes, probably longer in my case since I'm using a virtual machine. So this is pretty much it. This is the welcome screen of your Windows 10, of your brand new Windows 10. Starting from here, it's up to you on how do you wish to configure it and what you would like to install on it. I hope this video was useful for you, and if it was, don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe. Leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you with whatever question you might be having. Have fun!